Theirs is, as one fan pointed out, the love story we didn't know we needed. Kai Fagan and Sanam Harrinanan flew back from South Africa this week as the newly crowned and most unlikely winners of Love Island. Autograph and selfie hunters clamored to meet the glossy young couple with perfect teeth at the airport. Flashbulbs popped. They tell me that one of their first tasks, before being hurled into a media frenzy of TV appearances and influencer meetings, was to go shopping. Of course it was. Gucci, Prada. They laugh. Matalan, says Kai, and we only went because we'd run out of clean clothes. We have no plans to change. To say that Kai and Sanam, both 24, are not your typical Love Island winners is to put it mildly. They are not even your typical contestants. In this, their first interview, they tell me that they were both shocked even to get selected for the show. We are quite boring, really, says Kai. We never got involved in all the stuff you think Love Island people have to do, the rose and the controversy. Because of that, we never expected to win. We were shocked when it seemed people liked us. Does the crowning of Kai and Sanam signify a major change in direction for programs like Love Island or even the death knell for that section of the TV industry? There is no bling about them at all. Kai worked as a PE and science teacher in a tough comprehensive in Greater Manchester and played semi-professional rugby for Burnage before applying. Sanam was a social worker in Bedford. They have 5 degrees between them. They are categorically not airheads. Our conversation is unusual. I have interviewed Love Island stars before, and frankly it can be torturous because they tend to lack life experience and live in a social media bubble. These two don't. They are in that sweet spot where they have experience of gritty jobs, but did not do them for long enough to become jaded. They seem genuinely to want to change the world. They also share, even now, a sense of bewilderment at what goes on in shows like Love Island. During the final, all these people were coming up to fix our hair or touch up our makeup, says Kai. That's not me. I'm just a little lad from Sale. I was thinking, you really don't need to do this, you know. We spend much of this interview talking about their jobs and how they have impacted on their lives. Kai's school had a high percentage of kids from troubled backgrounds, including refugees. Even kids with PTSD who had fled war zones, he says. When the war in Ukraine started, we had kids from there. I have been in situations where it's hard to even be sure what age the kids are because there was no paperwork. He buzzes when talking about reaching those kids. I went into teaching thinking it was about the subject. Then I realized that where I thought I could make the biggest difference was actually in the extracurricular stuff. Some of my former colleagues have been in touch to say well done, Kai. Pupils too, but for them it's still Mr. Fagan. Sanam's master's was in media perceptions of social workers. I was worried about going on Love Island because of that, she says. But people realize we could be nice.